is the 49 of Dominic Raffici with Craig Bottrell. 18 cars, 25 laps. Let's now kick-start the Limited Sprintcars State Series. Nothing more exciting than a voice break, than getting through turns number 1 and 2. All comfortable with one driver already trying the top side of the racetrack. That was Stephen Gay in car number 3. Very heavy on the right front of the Empire Graphics back machines. We've got cars scattering everywhere, and one of them coming unstuck. That looked like it was Tony Shinzig in the 85, and to get his car facing the right direction. Let's catch it on the speed shot. Henry Patience was slowing down to bring us back to the green. Hasn't been able to shake Clayton Dickinson, but in fact I've been made an absolute mocker, as into turn number 1 Dickinson made a mistake, and it has allowed the 92 up into P number 2. Meanwhile, back through the field, we've got Ben Pratt, Brad Warwick, and Anthony Gaudio getting very close for comfort, as Trent Lyle running the inside of the Ellenbrook Speedway will be having one driver come and play with him. That was Stephen Gale on the outside. The Empire Graphics car number 3 had a mighty start on the top side of the racetrack, picked up a whole bunch of positions, and he's continuing to do so as he now gets around the outside of Anthony Gaudio. So that is for 8th, 9th and 10th currently on the racetrack, while Nathan Davis powers away to lead after 4 laps, him and Pittard. 5 down, 20 still to go. And a lot better restart for Chad Pittard. Slide job, engaged, does it sit? No. Davis able to return serve, but he leaves the bottom side open for Pittard to look back to the inside. Race to the line. This time it is Chad Pittard, series champion, trying to pinch Nathan Davis to the low side of the racetrack, but as everyone gets past the line, we'll count that one to Chad Pittard. Nathan Davis finding back Dickinson, Bottrell, and Dickinson now starts to move up in the track as the run is coming from Bailey Nash. He's now on the back bumper of Bottrell and will slide to the inside. Can he hold strong? But there is sparks coming out of the left front of the 10 machine. You can see every time he's on the brake how much it's hampering him, as Bottrell finds back to the inside to retake 4th place. Trent Lyle all of a sudden up into 6th spot as the 10 fighting to retake that 4th position from car 4. To experiment with different areas on the track as Bailey Nash and Craig Bottrell. That was close for comfort. Nash almost seemed to have had that 4th spot in his hands, but Bottrell was able to fight back, and car 4 still sits in P4. But the rail around the top side of turn number 4 seems to be the best place to find those margins. Turns number 1 and 2 just doesn't have the same bite. Oh yes it does. Nash up to 4th place. Good move round the outside of Craig Bottrell, as Bottrell can't lay low at the moment because Trent Lyle is the next one on the move. The Gasmac 37 from Carnarvon is right into play in this one. Power steering problems earlier today, as the president of the Carnarvon Speedway Club could find himself with a top 5 in what will be his first round of the Limited Sprint Car Series ever, after racing a many of club runs at his home track in Carnarvon. Lap competitors now come into play. Jason Curtis in the Curtis Electrical 12, the first to go a lap down. He's been impressive. Just goes a lap down. That is Jai Pack in the 98, the reigning, defending Limited Sprint Car Points champion, as Bailey Nash He goes up into smoke out of turn number 4. Rotten luck. And now Trent Lyle into 4th. Clayton Dickinson 3rd. And with 1.5 laps left to go, I'm going to say it, Nathan Davis won't be able to close in. A 2.3 second advantage he has to get onto the back bumper of this guy for Bunbury Ram and Pittard Motors. Last year's series champion ticks the box again, and it is Chad Pittard to roll supreme in the limos.
Chad Pittard has the checkered flag in his keepings. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for him, Ellenbrook. Flash those lights, toot those horns if you're in your motor vehicles. Or put your hands together for the driver of car number 92. Chad Pittard be absolutely delighted to start the new Limited Sprint Car season with maximum points in the main event in car number 92.